It's real slow, okay? Hard driver for a second. Down farther. Noessers Nasty Notch. I like that. Getting over the option to say no before they do it. This part's not bad, the lower part. I want to get up towards the top, that's where people are going to be like, I don't know about this. Let's watch.
Man, if you aren't on the right perfect line.
Yeah, I don't see it for a four-door. It's almost like the Calico gig keeper almost. Yeah.
I think getting up on this might even give you trouble with this loose sand on a holder. If I break my ankle right now, I won't have to do it.
You can see it.
As legends go, this is what happened next. It was a cold, overcast morning in the Valley of Johnson. The team, with little knowledge of this trail, decided to take it on. The courageous few started their group, and some of them might have regretted it. Let's follow this group as they experience what is later to be known
That's a point of commitment right there.
Noessers Nasty Notch and Cougar Buttes. It didn't take very long before they realized what they got themselves into.
You guys want to drive? Yeah, there's a pretty white one down there with orange accents. The keys are already in it.
No.
Yeah.
That one is out of gas. Sorry.
The green one has a guard dog that bites, so.
Things got hairy real quick, real fast. It didn't take long, but the winch was going to have to come out.
I think we should have had a JK go first.
4-door.
Left all the cool shit out.
So right out of the get-go, the trail is proven to be as hard as we thought it was going to be. It's a good solid 9, maybe 10 rated trail. And it's definitely just diff catchers and giant holes. We had to move some rocks, got them unstuck. Now we're winching to get them unstuck one more time. Past here, I think he'll be fine. This one spot he's in right here is definitely the hardest spot I would think on this trail, but don't know yet because we're still breaking it. He cheated, jumped in front, so I was hoping it was going to be me trying to figure it out. Good times.
Should have just put it around my waist.
One thing the group wasn't expecting was the lack of good winch points, so the lead vehicle had to figure out how to get a winch around a rock that could hold him and get him up through this obstacle.
Now turn.
With some perseverance and ingenuity, they were able to get him up and through the obstacle.
If you got a rear steering brake, hit it. Back it up once. I think you're lined up. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good right there. Just keep doing that. Hold it and just go write it down. That actually helped you out probably. Yeah.
The group struggles to keep up with the vehicle on this trail, as it's not easy to walk on. We got him up. Now it's my turn.
So we made it to the middle section. It's hairy feeling because you can't see anything. It's relying on spotter a lot of feel. My 14 bolt obviously is my Achilles heel, and it was definitely my problem this time around. You know, if I had the rock chalk on there, or extreme, I think they call them now, or just anything, or even shave kit, I think this would not have been an issue. I probably could actually drove without even having to throw rocks down. All in all, we're doing pretty good. We're gonna go up to the V notch here next, and then we're gonna push out. That's it right there, that's it. Straighten up. Well, TJ is up to a certain point. He's gonna give it a shot, and then Jeremy's gonna give it a shot. This is a heck of a trail, guys. I'm telling you right now. If you're using the buggy, especially on moon buggy, it's cheating. With the tail draggers, this is a pretty up there. I'm gonna put it at a 9 or 10. I haven't really thought about it too much. These holes right here are pretty insane. It's definitely gonna high 9, low 10, harder than jack, harder than sledge. So we're probably gonna go with the 10 overall. But God, it's a fun little trail. We're moving along, so this is a lot of fun. This is definitely the hardest spot of the trail right here, this first corner. Loving it.
Now it's Keith's turn to try to take on this legend of new trails.
Right, Ed.
Keith decided to really test out his equipment today, putting all that weight in that tie rod. Pretty nerve-wracking. But then this happened.
Almost sounds like fuel pump, doesn't it?
Come on.
I think he's gonna just back down farther.
Oh, back up, back up. Like that, back up.
He's gonna have to drive up the ledge to go all the way down.
You gotta go. Keep
Yeah.
going down. Right, keep going.
Right there, right there, right there.
Then, out of nowhere, it happened again.
You're not gonna do it? Yeah, I don't think you should either. Their Jeep having problems. So, not really sure what's going on, but Keith's Jeep is having some kind of fuel delivery issues or something. Keeps stalling out. So, instead of getting him up in this stuff and being just SOL, trying to winch him out of here would be horrible. We're gonna back him out. That's probably the most responsible thing to do. Get him on the flat ground, get back to the trailer, and we'll work on his Jeep at home where it's potentially figure out the issue. It sounds like fuel delivery potentially. It's potentially maybe a clogged fuel filter, something stupid like that. But we're gonna let Jeremy come up next, so let's go watch him do this. Straighten up. I think right now, straighten up.
With Jeremy running the largest tires in the group, he was confident
Swing it wide through now.
his JKU was going to be what it took to make it through this obstacle without struggling or getting stuck. That wasn't the case.
That's it. Come on. It's just a rear diff on him too. Even though he hit the ground clearance, the rocks that I was touching down there, they're no longer there. You kicked them out, and now he's just burying it. So all you have to do is get it up over that hole, and I think he'll be fine. I don't like wood either.
A good thing
To keep everyone synchronized, we're going to film the gyro with what's going on.
So
Just needs to
you're
go in front of those.
halfway through it. Okay, so what we're doing, we're building this up just to bring you up enough where if we get 3/4 of the way, you'll be on the downside and it should be able to slide through it.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, got it.
That's it.
Listen to this ballet of spotting. It's almost magical.
You're good right here, bud.
Hard passengers, keep that turn.
Yeah, basically keep it pinned.
It's working. You're gonna have to do one more, but come on, keep it coming. No, it's fine, come on. One more. Yeah, keep on. I got it, I see it. Slow, slow. There, counter steer back up. I want you to go back off 1.5 feet, 2 feet, okay? That's it, you're on it right now, okay? Just keep it turned. Once you're up, straighten up, okay? Watch the front slide, okay? That's it, straight, keep it straight. You're on it, you're up.
Yeah! Yeah, dude.
Money.
Dude, the rear tire was just in the air the whole time. You were just, that was awesome. Like I did,
Jeremy
just
be able
over
to
there,
get
drive
up,
on that rock
confidence
over
was high. But still, one of the spots he was most concerned of
there. Let it
is
slide.
coming up
Let it front and slide.
right now.
Come on. That's it. This is all you now, okay? You're coming down. All right, who's next?
With 3 Jeeps through, the group is feeling a little more confident, and they started calling each other out.
I heard Tony say, I'm next, bro. My fucking beer.
Yeah, Tony! He's dropping off my JL and Corona on the way home.
Bro, I'm not a body shop. I'm just a fab shop. That's
The
it.
group has taken this moment to review what worked and what didn't. Now, put together a plan for the next person.
The holes are getting slightly filled in.
Yeah, this is all powdered rocks here.
You know, what I would do with you, I think, is turn tighter and let your rear end go over this rock. So you actually straddle, so your diff's in here. And just go over here, and then all you do is just hard left turn and rub against this rock or even drive on it and come out of it. So now that we got 3 vehicles up, the rest of the group's getting a little more carriage. It's getting a little exciting. You know, it's a lot of, we're not pushing anyone to do it that shouldn't do it. I'm not comfortable, but after you get more vehicles up, the trail is getting a little easier with every vehicle dropping it down grading. Still probably a solid 910, but it's getting a little bit easier every time. And therefore, it encourages other people. But you can tell now that vehicles have been up this trail. Where before you couldn't tell at all. There, as you can see, it's just scrape, one large scrape mark down there. Scrape, 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 scrape. Rubber everywhere. We're doing fun. This is great. This is why we come out here. And this, you know, we're lucky we actually get to make a new trail like this. Stoked. So if you ever get to do this trail, you have to remember me for it. Like that. Let's watch Joe.
The crew in the background was talking about naming this trail. I believe it was Mike who ended up coming up with the name that's going to stick and name this trail.
Noessers Nasty Notch. I'm okay with that. I like it. I like it.
Hard passenger. Don't have a whole lot of it. That's fine. Come on up. You're missing it. Okay, come up. Come on. Okay.
Joe's large tires and short wheelbase are proving to be a distinct advantage in this lower section of the trail. And just when he made things look too easy, he does this and almost rolls.
Stop!
You're no, just back up, straight back up. Driver, back up? Yeah, driver, back up. You're all right, right there, keep going.
After a quick self-recovery, he was back on the line and working up the trail.
Felt like it was going if I stayed straight a little longer.
Go ahead.
Now.
Now.
Keep going.
Keep going.
And goat just goes everywhere.
Back up. Straight.
Yeah.
Driver, straight.
So I went up the V-notch. I don't know if I have, did anyone get footage of me on the V-notch? I knew I was comfortable. I wasn't going nowhere. So if the rear end wanted to climb, I was just gonna let it.
Once you reset it, was perfect.
Yeah, I was just trying to get that damn rear end over.
That's what it was.
I don't think I have any footage of me, but I was basically driving on the side of the vehicle. So on the nasty notch part here, the right line is off to the right. And you want to be down in there and keep your tires up on the right side to climb up. If you fall down, it gets you in a bad place quickly. Well, we're going to get Jeremy up here in a second. Let's watch him. Hopefully he makes it through and do a lot better than I did, because I haven't even checked out my passenger side yet.
So if there was one obstacle Jeremy didn't want to do this trail, this was it, because he was scared of doing of what just happened in my CJ. Going into the spot, there's a very heavy bind, as you have to climb through an undercut in this V-notch.
That's it!
You're not locked.
Ed quickly realizes something's not right. His front locker is not engaged. Lucky for us, he accidentally turned it off when he dropped down the ledge just a little earlier.
Perfect! A little more, driver.
With no room for mistake,
Just a tad.
this spotting is going to have to be perfect.
That's it. That's the line. That's going to work. A little passenger. That's it. You're on the line. Little driver. Passenger, passenger, passenger. You're up. Straight through.
Thank you.
Get the heart racing?
Yeah, it's bound.
Now, the goat is going to try to imitate what Jeremy's just did.
All right, good.
Let me try something. Try a little break with the...
Did we find the limits of the goat? It appears so. Wheelbase, just too short.
If I have to winch, it's okay. We've done a couple of good trails this year, that's for damn sure. And we're only halfway through January.
What trail did we run?
Isham Canyon.
Out.
Out?
Out.
Do you want the blanket?
So what's going on is it just was better idea to winch than brake. Joe is sitting at about 65-degree incline. Maybe got 55, and the rear end just trying to climb too much. Short wheelbase. It's apparently this is the problem where it's at. Down there it was an advantage, but up here, oh well. You know, it's a hard trail. Well worth it. Drive it up now. Little pass, driver. Drive it, Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep going. Oh, buddy.
Uh-oh, smoke.
You got it.
Smoking.
Well, we made it up the V notch, and it was about as hard as we thought. It was definitely in the top three. Hardest spot is definitely the first climb, and that real nasty section is hellacious. So, we made it.
If you listened earlier to the people talking, there was a person who was at the bottom of the hill having problems. We were able to give him the parts he needed, and after watching what we did, he wanted to come play too. And Nico made it look easier than all of us. After a steep downhill and a sharp right corner, we're on the home stretch.
Well, we made it to the end of the trail. Noessers Nasty Notch. I like that. A lot of fun. We made it. A lot of spotting. It was definitely probably 9 or 10. Without the spotting, it would have been really hard. I mean, for a buggy or something like that, we got a buggy caught up to us in the rear. 43s and stickies, 15-inch wide tires, and built. It's a different story. But all our vehicles street legal. That's what makes it fun and hard. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Please share with your friends. Ask your friends to share. And get out and wheel. If you see me, say hi. Come join me. I'm always down to wheel more. Be safe. See you on the trail soon. Ciao.